I told Karen her bully son can't come on the beach trip, so she abandoned him.
OKOP.
This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And we tell the funniest stories on the internet. And John, we actually are in different rooms right now because I have COVID.
The COVID king, boys and girls.
I had it last year, freaking same time. But this time is even better because my Christmas plans got canceled.
Oh my gosh.
My New Year's plans got canceled. And all of my roommates got it. And so we were here alone, drinking bottles of champagne.
Seeing the family, going out with your girl.
Gone.
All
Done.
of it. Oh
Nothing.
my gosh.
Nada.
Dude, I'm learning about this for the first time, guys. That truly sucks.
Dude, it sucked.
I'm so
it sucked.
sorry.
There was nothing. I did nothing.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
And I was going to go to Tahoe and ski.
Yeah. You had great plans.
Nothing.
You had great plans.
I had great plans and they were dashed. But I'm hoping that right now you will make up for everything that was lost.
That's right. These Reddit stories.
Telling the best damn story this side of the Mississippi.
These Reddit stories, way better than a ski vacation in Tahoe. Are you kidding me? Reddit's premium Reddit stories? Come on. I told Karen her bully son can't come on the beach trip, so she abandoned him.
Abandoned? Like a little babe in the night?
Like a little babe in the night, off in the river in the wicker basket.
Like Moses.
Like Moses. He is out of here.
But way less a prophet and
way less
more
a prophet.
an a-hole.
Yeah, well, much more an a-hole. Much more the crossover of the subreddits.
Yes.
So this takes place in the summer of 1975. At the time, my sons were 9 and 7. Also, they were Cub Scouts. Like most kids, they quickly made friends with the other kids, and as a dad, I made friends with the other dads that volunteered. Most of us got along really well with the families, except for the family with the Karen and her bully son.
Oh, God. See, it sounds so idyllic before the Karen comes in. Why does the Karen have to ruin paradise?
It's like like the vintage movie where it rolls in with the palm trees and the old school cars. And then Karen just fee-fi-fo-foams her way into it. Now, this mother was extremely clueless about her own son and basically refused to parent him. That's hilarious.
I don't think Karens are ever good at parenting because they can barely parent themselves.
That's true. Literally, a Karen can't parent. I almost said a Karen can't Karen herself. A Karen can't parent herself. Damn, say that 5 times fast.
That's a tongue twister.
Goodness. This Karen was more into the lifestyle of being a mom, which sounds hilarious.
Yeah, the yoga pants.
The
minivan.
Exactly. OP says being in mommy groups, spending her husband's money rather than being a good parent to her son.
Classic. You gotta spend booze money on those fake boobies.
On those boobies, those milk jugs, baby. The dad was a good person, but worked a lot, so he was absent. Her 9-year-old son was a notorious bully. He was overly aggressive. He hit her other children, stole items, and was extremely disrespectful toward other adults. When the other parents brought this up, she would make constant excuses for him. He's just a boy. He's just expressing himself, and your kid started it.
Let me express myself by hitting you across the face, then.
That's the only way I can do it. Wow, dude.
Turn it on the Karen, you know?
Serious. Yeah, there you go. I'm expressing myself, Mom. What made it worse was that the Karen would pacify her son's behavior with sweets, toys, and other things that he wanted. That is.
Why do you reward bad behavior?
Why do we do it?
Unless the sweets are Willy Wonka sweets that, mess you up. Like, the blueberry thing where it turned into a giant blueberry. Like, give that kid those sweets.
Honestly, those sound kind of lit. I would try.
You would want to be a giant blueberry?
I don't know. It just looks crazy, and I just this is interesting.
You know what, John? I'll get you a big blueberry costume for next Christmas, and you can wear it to your heart's content.
There we go. We'll do it. I'll wear it on a special episode.
Yeah, blueberry episode. Blue episode.
So because of all this bad behavior, the other parents and I didn't invite the mother and her son to the events that took place outside of the Scouts.
All right, so they're excluding this terrible kid.
Yeah, they're just like, we don't want to deal with this
monster of a child.
You're not invited. The Karen would often call our home about getting sleepovers or having her son play with our kids, which we were adamant about that not happening.
Yeah, if you're expressing yourself with your fists, you can express it in solitary confinement.
There we go. If we didn't give in, she'd say, "You're bullying my son by excluding him. How could you do that to a child?"
How about your child doesn't punch the other kids in the face?
Yes. How about
That's actually really bullying.
That's serious bullying. She also threatened to call the governor for discrimination because she's a Baptist. Wow.
I love how we're going all the way up to the governor.
Bro, we're going to the highest authority in the land.
With the governor? Like, does she know him?
Bro,
is this like an idle threat? Or is she like, I'm going to call up the governor right now. I have his number right here. Bam, bang.
I wonder how many of like the governor's aides have to deal with like Karen's trying to complain. Oh God!
It's like, Arnold, you got another call. What is it? Yeah. It's another. This is a couple years ago when Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor of California.
Your kid is a bully. He should not express himself with fists like me.
Terminated.
Terminated.
I'll come over and do it myself.
Oh man, get a spanking from old Arnie himself.
Yeah, old Arnie. You know, I heard he gives the best spankings.
Goodness, so
his maid, you know, his maid. You know how he like hooked up with his maid. She knows. She knows about those famous Arnie spankings. She's been spanked 5 ways to Sunday.
She knew the assignment.
She knew the assignment and loved it.
That's right. Anyways, back to our story. Opie says, so late June, the other parents and I were talking about a beach trip to Santa Cruz and bringing our families with us. We talked through everything among the 10 other moms and dads about planning this out. The Karen must have overheard what we were saying because she just came over with her son and said, "Karen, can you take my son with you? I have to do something with my husband."
What?
Yeah, what's so important that you can't come with
us? Because you're insufferable and you're spending all of his money on your fake milk jugs.
Me. Wait, what? Where? Entitled mother. To Santa Cruz, silly. Me. No. You and your son
invited.
You and your son are not invited. This is a friends only trip. You are not a friend.
Unfriend zoned. Not even in the friend zone, outside of the friend zone, in the enemy zone.
The enemy zone. Karen, you're a big meanie. Kicks me in the leg and runs away. Entitled kid, you're a big meanie. Kicks me in the leg and runs away. Back to the hitting.
Bro, the kid is just, his answer to everything is, let me kick her.
Violence.
Hit this thing. Violence.
It's not the answer, Billy.
No, you gotta learn some things about peace.
Seriously.
You know, there's who wrote that song where it's like, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now. You know that song?
I remember it, but I couldn't even recite a lyric. That's impressive.
Let's see. I don't know who that is. Edwin Starr wrote it, though. In case you were wondering.
Karen, look what you did, you child hater. She leaves and chases after him.
Bro, it's not a child hater. It's a kick hater.
It's a kick hater. And you know what, Sam? Look, these kids aren't finding great friends. The parents aren't finding great friends. I think we need to help them out a little bit, Sam.
They need to first become better people, but then once they become better people, then they can find new friends through the best way to find new friends.
On Wink.
Wink. Swipe to find new friends.
Now, because this was a big trip, we decided to go shopping and hit the road on Friday. We had to do lots of shopping in bulk to reasonably feed 12 adults and 18 kids. My wife and I, along with 4 other parents, were watching the cars and keeping the kids occupied. For a brief moment, I turned my attention to the car to turn the AC up because my kids said that they were hot. I turn over and see the entitled boy is there with his bag and the mom peeling out in her station wagon.
Wait, what?
She dumped the kid with them.
She just left.
Just peels out like a freaking Tokyo drifting out of there.
Bro, why? Like, I feel like she's treating this like a heist. Like,
literally,
drop the package.
Yeah, drop the package.
Secured the package. Dude, what the hell?
The eagle is in the nest.
Dude, I just feel so bad for this kid that his mom has to ditch him for him to find some friends.
Oh, yeah, truly sad. Truly freaking sad. Now, we're all in shock and asking ourselves, is this actually happening to us? The boy's mother.
Yes, it is. With Karens, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. That's their slogan. Karens,
That's the motto.
Anything is possible. Could be a new shirt.
That's that Karen confidence.
Exact.
That's a shirt.
That's Karen confidence. We're gonna make that, guys. Don't worry.
But you know what's a good hat? Cancel Karens. Cancel them.
Link in bio. We were all in shock, just asking ourselves, is this really happening to us? The boy's mother gave us a note. The boy's mother gave him a note that had his allergies and an emergency number. We call, no answer. The emergency number isn't even real.
What? Oh my God.
We can't leave the kid here alone, and we're not going to bring him with us, so we opted to call the police.
Wait, okay. Okay, so I understand we don't like this kid. I get it, right? But it's like, if you're really going to call the police on a kid who just ditched...
It's a bit much.
I just feel so bad for this kid now. Like,
bro, yeah.
No one wants him.
This kid is a bully because no one wants him. Like, he just needs some love and affection.
He just needs some love.
You know?
And, now he's getting called on by the police. They're going to take him in. They're going to be like, why are you here? And he's like, I have no friends. I wish I had wings.
I wish I had wings. But it's 1975.
That technology does not exist.
Technology. Oh, this is it. We make a movie with Wink where we travel back in time and we give him Wink, and then changes.
He can finally have some new friends.
He becomes like the great uniter of society.
Yeah. He realizes, wait, instead of kicking to find new friends, I should have been swiping.
Oh yes, that is integrated content, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go.
So OP says we put the kid in the car to keep him out of the sun, and we made the call. We report the Karen for abandonment of her child, and they send an officer in about 15 to 20 minutes. The other parents and I got back to our cars to look out for the police. When we get back, the entitled boy is pulling my 4-year-old daughter's hair. The reason why...
So did they just leave him out in the wilderness?
I guess they left all the kids in the car while they waited for the cops to pull him.
Okay.
The reason why, the kids had some snacks in the cooler and they didn't want to share them with the entitled boy. What later happened as we were running to the car is 10 of the boys pull the entitled boy off our daughter and proceeded to whoop his behind.
Oh no! I'm just feeling bad for this kid.
Yeah, this is
right?
I
just feel bad.
He's too young to understand his actions,
whooped.
and he's just getting beaten over here.
Oh no! Oh jeez.
Now this kid had 2 years of rage bottled up inside, so what took place was not surprising. Now the entitled kid is bleeding, crying. He says that we're all mean and started demanding food from us. He was cussing out, hitting all the things, and he said, I want to go on the trip. I want to go on the trip now. He kept parroting this over and over, and I yelled at him to shut up.
Oh, I feel that. See, initially I was against entitled kid.
Yeah.
But now I just feel bad.
Yeah, honestly,
I just feel so bad for him.
They're going a little ham. They're going a little bit
overboard. Dude, he's getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Just emotionally, physically,
spiritually.
He's not coming back for this ever.
No, he's definitely traumatized.
He's going to be 40 and he's going to be in a support group. Yes. And he's like, I was a little bitch ass kid.
I want to go on the trip.
I still want to go.
Say it again, Timmy. Get it out.
This is a safe space for you.
Now, me yelling this only made him cry more. Now, I will admit I was probably in the wrong here. Yeah.
I think being that much of a rude person to that little kid.
Little overboard.
Good idea. A little overboard.
But this is one of the few children I have truly hated in my life. That's OP's excuse. Oh my God.
That's saying something. Seriously. Kids are annoying.
The cops arrived soon after and we explained what happened. Apparently he was dropped off at his father's job. The mother received a child neglect charge. When she saw that our kids beat up hers, she tried to charge our kids with assault. It was dropped because it was self-defense. Kinda. I mean, they
kind of all ganged 10 kids.
If the daughter beat him up, that's a different story.
But 10 kids, that's a mob, bro. It's kind of like the question, that mob of 10-year-olds. How old are they?
Yeah, like 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather face one 8-foot toddler or 8 regular sized toddlers?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe it would be 20. I don't know. How
Yeah.
many toddlers do you think you could take if they had
It
ties?
has to be 10-year-olds. Maybe like an 8-foot 10-year-old or 10 10-year-olds.
8-foot 10-year-old or 10 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Pretty,
like
pretty
with
even.
an 8-foot 10-year-old, like they're massive.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe they're not as coordinated or as smart,
Yeah,
but
but
like they're huge.
big.
10 regular 10-year-olds
That's
with
just a lot.
knives. That's a lot. Yeah. You have to like cover your bases. Maybe you've had like a big stick. You could just kind of like plow through them.
Helicopter. Take that, TikTok. But all in all, my friends and I took our kids and had a great weekend at Santa Cruz. If you wonder what happened to Karen and her son, the mom is still married to the dad. We do not talk to her since our kids aged out of Scouts. The son is now a 55-year-old man who is a creep that tries to pick up college girls and neglects his 4 kids. Yikes.
Yikes. He never grew out of it.
And that's it, folks. That's the Reddit story. Wow.
Jeez frickin' Louise. I just feel bad for this kid. Like he obviously wasn't given a good home in the beginning and took out his frustrations on the people and never learned to grow up.
But you know what listeners should take their frustrations out on?
What should they take their frustrations out on, John?
Subscribe button, baby! Smash it!
Smash that subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify and the podcast. And we have a Patreon.
Shout out to our flagship Patreon subscriber, Kathy Quigley. Kathy, you're amazing.
Kathy Quigley, I appreciate you leading the rest of our subscribers to our Patreon glory.
Taking the charge.
Taking the charge, taking the banner. We really appreciate it. Like this is something we've been working on for only a couple months now. It's awesome to see everyone's support and
Absolutely.
like hopefully with more support we can keep giving you more great content.
That's right. And if you want to join Kathy and get shout outs in the episodes, you can subscribe to our Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon. We'll shout you out and there's more goodies coming very soon.
That is right. Check out the link in bio. And with that being said,
See you soon.